Okay, so let's begin, guys. It's right here. So we have -9 equals 4x plus 7. Okay, so go ahead and write it down on your paper. Start working on it. And we're going to go over once I give you a few minutes, okay? Remember that we are solving for the letter X at this time. Okay, so go ahead and write it down. Michelangelo, are you writing this down? Yes, Aiden? Okay. Jesse, are you writing this down? Remember, it's 5 points. It's 5 points for, the sharp, I don't think we have one. We have a small one right there, a little one on that table. He can use that one. Yeah, go ahead and use that one, Romelo. Okay, so let's work on this one, number 7. Remember, this is from your review. So in order to solve, we're going to start adding +9 to both sides. So we go +9 to both sides. We cancel the 9s, and we end up getting 9 plus 7, 16, right? So 16 over 4. We move this down, so we get 4x. Since this means multiply, the opposite of multiplying means dividing. So we're going to divide by 4. We cancel the 4, so we leave x by itself. So now, how many times 4 goes into 16?
4.
Okay, so 4 times, right? So it means x equals 4 right here. Okay, so the answer for number 7 is 4. Any questions, anyone? Go ahead and write it down, and this is going to be the first question, the review that we're doing today. And I will give you a few minutes to write it down.
Write that one or you?
This is a 4.
Okay.
Because you divide how many times?
No,
4 goes into 16.
I just couldn't tell what it was.
Okay. Yeah, it's 4. Question?
I think you're supposed to subtract 7 on both sides.
Subtract 7 on both sides. Okay, so what was your answer?
-4.
-4.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check. Okay, I added the 9. Okay, good. Thank you. Thanks for telling me. So it should be -4, yes. Okay, so she's right. Alejandra's right. Thanks for paying attention, Alejandra. So it should be -4 this time, okay? So just put a negative in front of it. And if you guys are paying attention, good job, okay? Because you guys are helping. That means you're listening and paying attention. So I'll give you a few minutes. Oh my God, I want to get sick.
Wait, how is it -4?
A ver, Alejandra, how is it -4? How did you get -4? We're going to have a discussion in here.
So you're supposed to subtract 7 on
Because
both
you
sides.
subtracted 7 instead of the 9, right? So you went -7, -7.
Yeah, and
So a -7 and a -9 is what?
-16.
-16, right? So you divide -16 by 4.
Yeah.
When you divide different signs, you get a negative.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
Okay? So yes, it should be a negative. This one should be -16. Okay? Good job. Are you done, Romelo? No? Okay. Yes. If you guys need to go to the restroom, raise your hand and go ahead and sign your name on the pink paper. When you come back, you need to sign it back on the yellow paper, okay? Okay, sign your name on the yellow paper. Yep, it's the yellow paper.
How's it going?
Okay, so go ahead and do the next one. Guys, we're gonna do number 9. And for number 9, we have 2y plus 3y equals 10. Okay, so the first thing in here, go ahead and write it down. I'll give you a few minutes before I will go over it.
This is question 9?
Mhm.
What happened in question 8?
We're gonna do a few of the questions that I think we need to do only, okay? We already talked to Ms. Pranto and we decided that these ones we're gonna do, okay? So the other ones, if you have questions, you can always ask us. Go ahead and write down number 9. And remember, we'll give you 5 points for writing your review questions. And I will give them to Ms. Pranto so we can add them in the grade book.
I'm gonna look for a good pencil. Use that for now. I'll find you a good pencil.
Okay, so on here, we have 2y and 3y. Since they're on the same side after the equal sign, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna add 2 plus 3. So how much is 2 plus 3? It's 5y, right? So we get 5y equals 10. So we ended up getting 5y equals 10, okay? Since the y is right next to the number, means multiply. What's the opposite of multiplying? Dividing. So we're gonna divide by 5, both sides. So y equals, how many times 5 goes into 10?
2.
2. So y equals 2. Okay, this is number 9. So go ahead and write down number 9. Are we done with number 9 already? Yes? Okay. Okay, let's move on to question 15, okay? So question 15 from your review. And question 15, it says find the slope of the line passing through the points -9 and -6, and we have -4. Let's do, and 5. Okay, so on this one we have to use the formula y equals x2 minus y1 x2 minus x1, okay? So on here, we're gonna label your points xy, 1, 1, 2, 2, okay? So which one is your y2? 5 minus. Which one is your y1? -6. Which one is your x2? -4. And which one is your x1? 9, -9 actually. Okay,
Don't you have to put parentheses?
so this is what we get, huh?
Don't you have to put parentheses on next to it, right?
Yeah, on here? Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. Thank you. Okay, on here, we have two negatives together. When we have two negatives together, what is it? A big plus sign, right? So 5 plus 6? 11, okay? The same here, we have two negatives together, becomes a big plus sign. So 9 plus, actually we have a negative 4, so 9 minus 4 is what? It's 5, right?
Yes.
And it's positive 5 because we have more positives than negatives. So the answer is 11 over 5. And that's for number 9. Okay? So go ahead and
No.
write it down. This one, guys, is very
15.
important. Pardon me?
I thought it was 15.
15? No. Because we have two negatives together.
No, I
so
know.
we add.
Not that. I mean, for the number. Like,
We have a negative 4 in here.
of the question.
Oh, 15. Ah, okay.
Not the actual, like.
The
Problem.
answer. Okay. So it's 15. So go ahead and write this down. And actually, we need to make sure we learn this one especially. Question? Restroom? Okay, that's what that's what I'm reviewing it with you guys again. Okay. And go ahead and write it down. Okay, are we done or do we need more time for that one? Do you guys need more time to write it down or we're done? We're done? Okay. Okay, so actually I want to go over the graphs that we have. There's graphs that we have, I think that's question number, the different graphs that we have. For example, on the fine, the line looks like how? Can you guys tell me how the line is gonna look when it's undefined?
Going straight up.
It's gonna go like this or,
Vertical.
okay, vertical, okay? So the line should look like this, okay? This is undefined. And another example that I wanna go over with you guys is yx, right? When it's 0, okay? The line is going to look like this, right? Side to side, okay? 0 and undefined, okay? Don't confuse. This is 0 and this is undefined. Those are the two main ones that I want to go over with you guys. And which other question do I have? Okay, graphing. We're gonna graph 2 of them. Do we need more time to write these down? A few minutes? Okay, I'll give you a few minutes and then we'll go over the graphing part. Okay, I'm gonna be walking around, guys, in case you have questions or need any help. Remember, I will collect your papers and you will get your 5 points, okay? Are you doing okay, Jesus? Any questions? No? Okay. Hopefully he's not.
What's your name? I'll fix it. Thank you.
Okay, so let's move on and let's go to, we're gonna graph, okay? So we're gonna do question 17. And that's the graphing part. We're gonna do 2 of them. And that's gonna be number 17. And it says graph the line. Okay, so we have y equals 2x minus 7, right? Gonna draw it here.
There you go. Good job. Good job. Excellent.
And this is all negatives. Okay, so go ahead and start drawing your graph. I'll give you a few minutes. Okay, so on this one we have -7. Okay, when we have something, an equation that we have to graph, we start with the y-intercept. Okay, this is your y-intercept, the -7. So where is your -7? Down or up?
Down.
Okay, so we're gonna plot our point right here. So this is -7. And from here, since we have 2x, this is our slope, we put a 1. So we go up 2 times, 1, 2, and then 1 to your right or to your left? Right, okay? So it's 1 to your right. Okay, our line is going to be here. Okay? So this is how we are going to graph, okay? Y equals mx plus b, okay? This is our formula. So every time we have a number here, we put a 1 under this number, and that's our slope. We start graphing the y-intercept. This is the y-intercept. From here, we do the slope, okay? So our line should look like this. Okay, I'll give you a few minutes to write it down. Are you doing okay, Aramis? Yes, okay, go ahead. You need a paper to write this down, at least the last 2 of them? Okay, I'll give you a paper, okay? You doing okay, Romeo? Yes, okay. Are you writing this down? Yes. Okay, are we done or do we need more time? Who's still writing? No one? Okay. Okay, so let's move on to question. We're gonna do number 18, okay? So we're gonna do 18. Probably that's gonna be our last one that we're gonna do. Okay, 18. Okay, for number 18, we have y equals -1/2 x plus 5. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, and go ahead and start making your graph. X and X. Three, 4, 5, 6.
What's number 18?
Five,
Is it on canvas?
6. Okay, so this side is up is negative and down is negatives.
Go ahead and do one for me.
Okay. Okay, so on here, we need to start graphing which number first? This one, the slope, or this? The 5 or 1/2?
5.
5, thank you. Okay, is it a positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. So we go up or down?
Up.
Okay, so we have +5 here, we plot our point, and from here, since we have a negative, 1/2, we go down 1 and 2 to the right. 1, 2, okay? So plot our next point here. So our line is going to look kind of like this. Okay, because we have a negative number. And just remember, we always start graphing this number, your y-intercept, following this formula, or your b, if you want to call it. And then we go ahead and start graphing the slope. I'll go ahead and give you a few minutes to write it down. And then I will collect your papers to give them to Miss Pranto. Any questions, anyone? No? Are you guys ready for your break?
Yes.
Yes? Are you doing anything special? What are you doing, Romelo?
I don't know.
You don't know yet? Okay. What are you doing, Alejandra?
I'm going to a Christmas party on Friday with all my cousins, which is like 13 of them.
Oh my God, 14 cousins?
Yeah, and like our tias are gonna buy us Christmas presents, so they're like buying presents for
Like gift exchanges you guys are doing?
Yeah, and then like that night, I'm gonna open my gifts that are like in my house. So I'm gonna open gifts at their house, and then we're gonna open some when I get home.
Oh my God, how exciting! Yay!
They're freshmen now, they have a lot of money.
I don't.
I don't. You don't,
I
Romelo?
just saved now.
No? You need to save money?
No, I just saved money. That's why I have money.
Ah, okay. Okay. That's good. It's important to save money all the time. Okay, guys, so go ahead and finish this one. Let me know when everyone is done so I can go ahead and start collecting your papers. Are you done, Romelo? Yes? What what are you doing, Romelo, for your Christmas break?
I don't know.
You don't know yet? No? With your parents? Are you spending time with your family,
I don't
maybe?
know.
You can do anything that day.
How much are getting paid?
Done? Okay, I will go ahead, raise your hand, and I will go ahead and get your papers, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
This week.
Remember, you will get 5 points for this. Thank you very much.
Okay, okay.
Thank you. Write down your name, make sure you have your name on your paper, guys, so you can get your credit for this assignment. Mia, are you done? Do you have your paper with you? Thank you. Thank you. Romelo, your paper? What happened? Thank you.
Here.
Thank
Also, I
you.
wrote my name in the back as well.
Thank you, Aiden.
That's why I put an arrow on the back.
Ah, okay, that's good. Okay, I already have all your papers, and now you may go ahead and start working on the assignments that Miss Pranto wants you to do, which is Canvas. Go into Canvas and do the student survey, and then you have to do Alex, right? The makeup topics, the 10 that you do every day, every week, and then your student tracker, okay? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4,
I did 2 of them.
4 things. Oh, there's 2 of them?
No, I did 2 of them.
Okay.
So.
For the Alex topics?
No, like for the agenda. I did
Oh.
student tracker and student survey.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thanks for completing that for us. Okay, so the rest of the time, I don't know how much time we have. I think we have more than 30
Yeah,
minutes.
20 minutes, around 20 minutes.
20 minutes for the rest of the period, and let's go ahead to work on that. Once you're finished, you can work on missing assignments or anything else that you need to work, okay?
Okay.
Good job, thank you so much.
Thank you.